Hello guys, hope you guys are doing well. So today I'm going to be showcasing the finals of the Battle Frontier between the Chennaizards and the Pune Samurotts. So those of you who have been following the videos continuously, you know about how I've participated in the Battle Frontier in the past 2 weeks. So if you want to see the other videos, the group stage and knockout ones, I've put up the link on my comment section, so do watch it. So these were the rules of the finals. It was a best of 5 set in the finals, and the self Catacomb Cup rules applied. So basically you need to beat your opponents 3 times to get a point for your team. So these were the matchups: Sunny Sky against Count Xavier's, Pokemaster Amit against Asif 7 Ali, Siddhant against Austin Prince, Akshit Tisa against Brave Wyvern, Anup J 247 against Dhruva, Spirit Shackle against GV1 Ashkesham, and Battle Boy against Pratt. So going into the first game, Austin Prince 44 from Chennaizards against Siddhant 9943 of the Pune Samurotts. So I'll be showcasing one game from the whole battle of 5 so that you guys can get an idea about how the game unfolded. So in this one, you can see that Austin Prince starts off really well. He starts off with his Sudowoodo against the opposition's Umbreon. So it's a good lead. It would get the Sudowoodo to the red if the opponent doesn't decide to switch out, which he's not doing at the moment. So he's gonna go for the Rock Slide again. This will knock out the Umbreon. Yes, the Umbreon goes out and in comes the Sudowoodo from the opposition. So okay, this is interesting. Both his mons are weak to Sudowoodo now. So the ball is in his opponent's court now. So he'll be shielding here because the Rock Slide will knock him out. So let's see what he goes for now. And he goes for the X Scissors here. He's taken up energy for putting out 2 X Scissors. So he'll be shielding here again. And let's see if the opposition Sudowoodo decides to shield here, because it will be a huge flip. And he doesn't decide to shield. So the Lapras got lucky in the back there, but he comes in with the Vespiquen now. So he's going for the Power Gem again. And this will get the shield, the first shield from the opposition, but he's not able to get to the X's or any other charge moves, and the opposition's Vespiquen hits the Power Gem and knocks out the Vespiquen. So in comes the Lapras now, and the opposition does have a shield advantage here in his kitty. So he's powering up to 2 Surfs here, and he throws the Surf instead of the Ice Beam, which is quite a good move here. So he goes for the Surf again. This won't knock him out, but it will get him a real low. So yes, and it gets him low, but the opposition gets to the charge move. Let's see if it knocks out the Lapras. It's an X Scissors, and no, the Lapras barely survives and manages to knock out the Vespiquen. So overall, Austin Prince 44 beats Siddhant 3-2, giving the Chennaizards a 1-0 over the Pune Samurotts. So the second game, Dhruva 0-2-1-1 against the captain of the Pune Samurotts, Anup J247. So Dhruva's team is on the bottom left and Anup's team is on the top right. So as you can see, Dhruva starts off really bad in this matchup. So the Sudowoodo is going for the Rock Slide here, and he gets the shield from the Venusaur. So that would help, and he makes a really good switch into the Beedrill at the charge move and takes up Frenzy Plan on the Beedrill. So it is a huge move in this in the context of this matchup. So he's going for the Fell Stinger. Okay, this is interesting. He has a Fell Stinger on the Beedrill and he manages to get the shield with the Fell Stinger. So this is going to twist the match on its head here. And he's going to be shielding this as the Rock Slide will knock him out. So can he reach the Drill Run now? Yes, he manages to reach the Drill Run. So this will be knocking out the Sudowoodo for sure. And his attack is boosted. So it's a huge deal now. So in comes the Umbreon here. And he moves into Sudowoodo and goes straight for the Rock Slide. Is going to do a small chunk of damage on the Umbreon, but nothing major, and the opponent shifts to his Venusaur. Now can he get to the Rock Slide again? He doesn't get to the Rock Slide again, and he's going to get Frenzy Planned out of this matchup. So I guess he'll be back with his Beedrill now. Yes, in comes the Beedrill again, and he's going for the Fell Stinger once more. As you can see, the shields are down for both the people. So it depends on the Mons here, and he has a bit of advantage going into this matchup. So in comes the Umbreon. He's going to go for the Foul Play straight away, and this is going to be knocking the Beedrill out, and in comes his own Umbreon. Okay, oh my god. So he doesn't have a last resort on the Umbreon, and it's a single move Umbreon. So all that energy advantage, HP advantage is going to go to waste here because the opposition does have a last resort. So this is going to be really close here. I didn't expect it to get this close because I didn't expect that it didn't have a last resort. So this is going to get really close here in the end. So the opposition is just going to go for the last resorts, and it already gets the Umbreon to half of its health. So let's see, Dhruva is charging up to 2 foul plays here, and he goes for the first foul play. This won't be knocking the Umbreon out, but it will get him low again, and the opposition gets to the last resort here, and it gets him to red, but Dhruva has another foul play loaded, and this is going to be knocking out the opponent here, and it got real close in the end. So GG is there, my friend. Dhruva won 3-2 against Anup, giving a 2-0 advantage to the Pune Samurotts, going to the third matchup of the series. So the third matchup is Bravia Y1 facing against Aksh Disa of the Pune Samurotts. So I would say it's quite a neutral matchup here, but over the shields the Sudowoodo will have an advantage, and it shifts out. I didn't see what it shifted out to, but the rock blast hits the Zwellius. So in comes the Lapras here with the ice shards. It's gonna completely chunk out the Zwellius, and he hits the surf here. It goes unshielded, but it doesn't knock him out. Plus the opponent is going to get off a charge move here, and it's going to be a body slam which does a small chunk of damage on the Lapras. So it's going to be interesting what the opponent comes in with here now. So Aksh Desa comes in with his Sudowoodo here, but the Lapras is gone to another surf, and I expect this one to be shielded. Yes, it goes shielded. So both are down to 1 shields now. Lapras against Venusaur, but the Venusaur frenzy plans the Lapras out. So it's going to be interesting what happens here. So in comes his own Venusaur. So he doesn't shield it. Okay, this is going to be a bad move in the matchup, I feel, because he didn't shield us here. So he's going to go for his own Sledge Bomb now. Let's see if it's going to be shielded. No, the opponent too decides not to shield it. So this has to be shielded for sure, I guess. Yes, and he goes for the shield here, the Frenzy Plant. So can he take him down with the Vine Whips? Yes, he managed to take him down with the Vine Whips. Now, oh, he cannot reach the Frenzy Plant. So the Rock Slide is going to be knocking out the Venusaur, and in comes the Alolan Graveler. So 2 Rock Blasts won't take it down, I guess. The first one gets shielded, and can he get to the second Rock Blast? No, he's not able to. And Bravia Y1 loses against Aksh Disa 1-4. So making the scores Chennaizards 2, Pune Samurotts 1. So the Pune Samurotts are back into the game. So fourth game, again one Ash Ketchum against Spirit Shackle. So I'm really sorry we didn't get the video for this game because apparently both of them deleted the video. So these were the teams. What happened is Spirit Shackle won the first 2 games, and after that there were a few sets of errors where Spirit Shackle came out of the matches twice without informing the opponents. So GV1 Ash Ketchum got both the wins, and the final matchup was won by Spirit Shackle, as you can see, the only proof which we have of the matchup. So 2-3 in favor of Spirit Shackle, which takes the scores to Chennaizards 2, Pune Samurotts 2, and the Pune Samurotts are back in the... So the 5th game, Pratt 07 against Battle Boy, another cold game. What happened here is Pratt had some internet problems after the first game and wasn't able to battle. So it was in the admin's code. Will they allow a time extension because there were only 2 hours left? So at the time being, it was 3 in favor of the Pune Samurotts. I have put an asterisk there because it was not quite sure. So the 6th game, Count Xavier's against Sunny 9 Sky. At this point, Sunny 9 Sky was 2-0 up against Count Xavier's. So Count Xavier's had to win this matchup. You can see that the screen is having a day mode instead of a night mode. It is actually 10 PM in Indian time, but Count Xavier is currently in Belgium. He works in Belgium currently, so that's the reason it's a sunny screen, I should say. So Jump Love, he starts with his Jump Love against the Vespiquen, and he gets hit by the Power Gem. So he's going to go for the Aerial Ace now. Aerial Ace is going to be doing super effective damage on the Vespiquen. Yes, and can he get to the second Aerial Ace? Yes, he manages to throw the second Aerial Ace here. So this also doesn't get the shield. So he shifts here. This Alolan Graveler, which manages to knock out the Vespiquen, plus giving a bit of advantage in terms of energy to the Graveler. So he's going to go for the Rock Blast here, which gets shielded by the Sudowoodo. But he's not able to reach the second Rock Blast, and he'll shield this. rock slide from the pseudo voodoo, and he's going for a stone edge now. The stone edge may knock the pseudo voodoo completely, so the opponent does shield it. So the opponent is out of both the shields here, but he's gonna farm down the pseudo voodoo. So he's going to come in with his Venusaur, but he's swift. I mean, he shifts to his jump bluff here and takes the rock slide. An amazing switch there by Count Xavius. So in comes the Venusaur now from the opposition. So Count Xavius has a Venusaur with a single shield, and the opponent has a Venusaur and a pseudo voodoo. So it's going to be interesting how this unfolds here now. So an attack is incoming, but Count Xavius decides not to shield it, and it's a frenzy plan. So he called it and he didn't shield it. So really good play by Count Xavius here. So he's throwing the frenzy plant here, but it doesn't knock the Venusaur out, and the Venusaur gets to another charge move. So he will be shielding here, and it's another frenzy plan. So he's gonna vine whip him down, and in comes the pseudo voodoo, and he reaches a frenzy plan, and it's going to be GG's here. So Count Xavius is going to win this game, which in turn results in a huge significance to the Chennaizards. Overall, Count Xavius manages to beat Sunny Sky 3-2, a real good comeback victory, which gives the score 3-3 in a draw. So off to the final game. It's me, Asif Savan Ali, against Pokemaster Amit to seal the title for whoever wins the game. So I start my Alolan Graveler against the Umbreon, and I'm going to be taking this charge move. The foul play hits, so I'm going to be going for the Stone Edge now. I've almost built up to 2 Stone Edges here. I really hated using the Alolan Graveler, but I had to use it somehow. So I won't be shielding again. I'll be taking the foul play. It's going to get me low, but it's not going to knock me out. So I'm going for the Rock Blast here. I'll expect a shield. But what I'm going to be doing here is, as soon as I throw it, I'm going to shift to my Venusaur, and I'm going to take a Vine Whip energy here. So this does help me a bit as the opposition Frost Slash comes in, and I'll have an energy advantage, which in turn will give me charge move priority in this matchup against the Frost Slash. So can I reach the second frenzy plan now? No, I'm not able to reach, but I'll be shielding here because the avalanche will knock me out. So I go for the second frenzy plant here. Let's see if the opponent shields this. Yes, hit shield. So the opponent is down by both his shields here. I'll be shielding this again. As you can see, the message is buzzing. It's from the Chennaizards. They have no idea what's going on here now. So I didn't throw the charge move, and in comes the Venusaur. I'm going to be throwing the Sludge Bomb here. It's going to be doing good amount of damage on the Venusaur. So can I reach the frenzy? No, I'm not able to reach the frenzy plant. So this is going to be knocking me out. The frenzy plant will take me out. So I come in with the Frost Slash here, and this frenzy plant is going to hit me hard. It's going to get me low, but it's not going to be knocking me out. So I'm just going to take it down, and in comes the Frost Slash, and I'm just going to go for the Shadow Ball here, and this will knock the opponent's Frost Slash out, and it gives the win. So overall, I win the matchup 3-2. A really good battle, Pokemaster Amit. Asif Savan Ali 3, Pokemaster Amit 2, which gives the score 4-3 in favor of the Chennaizards and makes us the champions of the Battle Frontier. So G1 Ash Ketchum, Brave Wyvern, Count Xavius, Dhruva 0211, Pratt 07, Austin Prince 44 and me, Asif Savan Ali, are the champions of the Battle Frontier hosted by PvPHQ. And not just the Battle Frontier, we even took out the individual trophies with Count Xavius having 22 out of 29 wins, plus even G1 Ash Ketchum and Austin Prince from the Chennaizards were featured there. So in the end, we would like to thank PvPHQ, the organizers, the admins and the moderators for organizing such a wonderful tournament, and we really enjoyed it, and we hope to be a part of it. We cannot wait to be a part of it in the next season. So thank you again, guys. I'll be putting up a link to the Discord channel for those who are interested in joining the Discord channel, and do join because they are doing a lot of wonderful stuff. So thank you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Do like and subscribe to the channel. It will really help a lot, and I'll be hoping to see you all guys real soon.